Hello, all of you lovely people out there on YouTube, and welcome to my channel. My name is Lacey Pie, and today I have a special treat for all of you because I recently, about a week ago, just watched a documentary called The Magic Pill, and I just thought, hey, why not do a review on it? So that is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to just share my opinion, what I thought, some things that I liked, and it's going to be quick and simple, so I hope you enjoy. So before I get into explaining the things that I enjoyed from this documentary, I do want to just state the fact that this documentary, which is called The Magic Pill, states in its description that it is a documentary based off of and promoting the ketogenic diet. Henceforth, all the research, all the doctors, everyone interviewed, they're gonna be pushing this idea of the keto diet. So some people may say, oh, this film's very biased. Well, of course it is. It's all gonna be promoting what they want and what their cause is. So that didn't really bother me because going into it, I knew that was gonna happen. Now that we got that all out of the way, here are some things that I really liked. Number one, I really loved how they started the documentary out talking about this Aboriginal group from the Northern Territory. And I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna butcher their name, and I tried to look up how to say it, but the Yolngu, I'm so sorry. That community of people is known to be one of the oldest communities on the earth. And in this documentary, it focused on this organization called Hope for Health. That seemed really cool. But anyways, what they're doing is they're inside these communities of these people, and they're working with them to get their diet back, because when Westerners first came and got into contact with this Aboriginal people group, they saw and they were amazed by their physique, how strong they were, just their diet and their overall health. But now when we look at this, apparently when you look at this group of people, they struggle with diabetes and asthma and all these health issues, and they've been highly influenced by the Western diet. And so this organization goes and kind of helps them re-find what their ancestors ate, what their ancestors' diet was, and try to tell them that, like, the Western diet isn't good. And so, which I think is really interesting and something that really hit hard for me, because I, in my life, had the privilege of visiting a lot of developing countries and villages around the world, Indonesia, Cambodia, India, and I have seen this to be true. I have seen how in small villages where, they hardly see white people, yet you can see us everywhere because of what they eat. I mean, like, for example, in Indonesia, they eat just packages of ramen noodles for breakfast all the time. You'll see them everywhere. And that's not obviously what their ancestors ate, but that's an influence from the Western world. And not only that, but with kids, you see them running around all the time with types of like candy and chocolate, and soda is huge, along with just like any kind of sugary thing. That's all you see laying around. That's all you see the kids have, and really surprised me. And so with this documentary, that's something else that they focus on, which I think is really great and really important to see, of how we have affected other countries in not the most positive way because of that. So that's really interesting. I liked how they focused on, just this organization and what they do. It seemed really cool. Another thing that I really liked that this documentary seemed to focus on is not just the low carb, high fat diet, but overall just whole nutritional, like food that will sustain the body and bring nutrition and like nutrients into the body. And so obviously they're pushing doing the ketogenic diet. But even above that, like, they fight against two big things, which is processed food and sugar. And if you've watched other videos, those are things that I think are just evil. And so, like, overall, they really just want people to start looking at what they eat and see how what you eat will affect your health. And so I thought that was really cool, because they do seem strong proponents of just, you know, eating whole foods that are organic, and just eating from nature. You know, if it grew from the ground, if it is from the ocean and the lakes, like, just very organically and natural food. It did take the focus off of, like, having the high fat, but just also really good food. But obviously they were very strong in good quality fats, none of the trans fat, but just healthy fats. Another thing that people might attack this documentary for is the fact that they're stating that they are finding the cure to diabetes and to autism and to cancer and to all these different illnesses, because in the documentary they do follow along with these different families and individuals who are struggling with health issues or illnesses. And then by, you know, eating a keto diet, you do see them have progression, positive, you know, results. And I first want to say, not once did I hear them say that the ketogenic will heal completely diabetes or will completely take away autism and all those things. Like, I never saw that. And I think that's something important when watching it, to see that, like, they're just showing the story of how some people have really progressed in a positive way, like by eating this diet and changing their diet to fight against these illnesses. And yeah, I think hugely though, yes, getting rid of the sugars and the processed foods will affect that. But yeah, if you don't believe it, then I do encourage you to look at the articles and the different research that they provide and look at the original data and see if they are over exaggerating or they have left things out. I personally don't have the time to do that, so I didn't do it. And I have, you know, heard so many personal stories of people that have had such a positive impact with changing their diet to a ketogenic diet. But also you can say the same thing with some people who have changed to a vegan diet and stuff. So overall, I think this documentary was very interesting, and I enjoyed a lot of it, and it just got me again to just really consider what I'm consuming and how my diet and what I put into my body does affect my overall health. So if you're someone who's just interested in health, then I don't think you'll waste your time, but just be open to understanding that this documentary is about the ketogenic diet. Yeah, so those are just like a little sneak peek into the documentary. So maybe it turns you on to going to watch it, or maybe you're like, nope, not for me. But overall, I think they did a good job. And hey, if you have seen it, please comment below, let me know what you thought of it. Obviously, I don't think it's perfect, and it's not like I'm gonna hold everything they said to be truth, but I think the overall message was really good in this documentary. So comment below, give me a thumbs, and if you like my videos, please hit that subscribe button and that bell. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So thanks for watching.